What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Other Side of the Game. I got my dog with me in here today, you know,
Yes,
aka
sir.
Big Dub, aka
Yes,
it's
sir.
me,
It's me. That's your
the
boy.
one and only everybody, Marcus Dub.
Yeah, y'all. What's up? Nah, it's good looking, bro. Appreciate you having me, homie.
No problem, man. I'm glad you came and blessed us with your presence, man.
Yes,
Shit,
sir. Had to tap in with my boy one time, man.
man. I see you out here. You're in Japan doing your thing, man. How the season going?
She's going all right, man. I'm out here for TUBC, Tokyo United Basketball Club. Right now we in sixth place. We basically locked in the sixth place spot, a guaranteed playoffs. So we got 2 games this weekend, last 2 games, and then playoffs start after that, man. So just trying to finish out strong and get these playoffs cracking.
Ooh, yes, sir. That playoff money always is
Yeah.
nice.
that'll
That's
never that'll never hurt. You feel me?
at all, man. How is it
That'll never hurt.
in Tokyo? It's a lot of people always asking me, like, how is life in Japan? How you adapt and all this, man. Give them a little insight on that.
Yeah, like I've been all over. Uh I the only place I ain't been really is South Japan, but I've been in Kyoto, Nara, Aomori, with you last year, close to Nagoya, and now Tokyo. So this is my first year in Tokyo, and I like it, man. I like it a lot. Um, there's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to see. You know what I'm saying? And you're never really bored. Like last year, we was always bored because there wasn't nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? We was in the middle of nowhere. Nagoya was an hour away, but like after practice, you ain't really trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
cool being in the city with a lot of stuff to do, a lot of restaurants, food. I mean, it's cool, man. It's fast paced. It's city. I'm from the city. I'm a city dude, so it's perfect for me. You feel me?
All right, shout out Long Beach, got Big
Long
Dub in
Beach,
the building.
LBC. You already know.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. I know you ready to I know how it is after this long season, man. Towards the end, it's like let's just get through it so I can get back to the crib.
Yeah, yeah. So at least we got something to play for, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's tough. Dog days is always tough at the end, man. But with playoffs and stuff like that, it makes it easier to get through these last couple of weeks and this last month.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Where else you played at, man? I know you had, like you said, you played in a bunch of different teams in Japan, just like me. Outside
Yeah,
of Japan, where else you played at?
man. I started in Belgium. I played in the D League for a bit, a couple years. China for some months, Taiwan, Israel for a couple years. Then I was in France for like 3 years, and then Japan now for 6 years.
Ooh,
So I kind of been everywhere, man. But been blessed to be able to see the world kind of and travel around and play basketball. You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact. That's a
Yeah,
blessing to people. A lot of people don't know about, boy. It's nothing like seeing the world.
yeah. Especially when you get to you get to bring family out, bring homies out, fly your peoples out, so they can see stuff they would have never seen otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts. They get out of funky ass America.
yeah. Really
And-
get to see the
and-
world. It's a lot more than what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man. How was it playing in Israel? I know a
It
lot of
was
people out there, man. Some dogs out there, so I know it's
Yeah,
crazy.
man. It it was love though, because like it's like 4 Americans per team. So basically, like you playing against an American, is you basically feel like you playing in the States. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but it's competitive. You in a dogfight basically every game. And but living out there was cool. The weather's super cool. There's a lot of stuff to do. The food is good. The people's super nice. A lot of people speak English out there, along with the Hebrew language. So it was one of my favorite countries, man. Probably top 3 country I played in for sure.
Ooh, that's a ball right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
ain't
for
never
sure.
been to Israel, but man, I know a lot of people out there, and sometimes they don't even want to come home.
Yeah. You got to get to the Holy Land, man. It was a couple times I was like, man, look, I'm just gonna stay here for the summer. Shit.
Feel that.
But Israel's cool, man. If I could describe it, maybe like the Miami overseas kind of, with
Ooh.
the weather, the beaches, and stuff like that. Like not so much as big as Miami because it's a lot smaller, but uh, that's probably kind of a comparison I could give.
Yeah, give you that vibe, that tropical.
Yeah, yeah, tropical. It ain't never really you don't never really experience winter. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little rain, a little cold for a month, and then it's right back to where it was. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, shout out to all my South Florida people. I know y'all down there in the sunny skies.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, when you was in the what year you was in the D League?
When did I come out? I came out 08, 09. That was in Belgium, and then 2009, 2010 was my first year in the D League.
Ooh, how was
And
that?
I was in I was in North Dakota, my nigga. Bismarck, North Dakota. It was one of the worst cities I've ever been in my life, bro.
Hey, I went
I'm
too
not
far
even gonna
from
front.
you. I was in South
Huh?
Dakota. I went too far
Yeah.
from
So you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's minus 20 degrees. You can't even walk around. Like it was bad, man. But the dudes I was with on the team was super cool. Like we all lived in one building.
you.
So we was always popping in and out of each other's cribs. So that made it a lot easier, you know what I'm saying? But as far as living and weather and I mean, it just wasn't nothing to do outside of basketball. You know what I'm saying? All we had was basketball, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's
And
a good, it's a gift and a curse, man, to keep you in the gym.
yeah,
It keep you locked in on what you there to do.
yeah,
Ain't nothing else to do.
yeah, exactly. All we had was basketball and the Buffalo Wild Wings, bro. That's it.
Ooh,
That's it.
the struggle, man. They don't understand that the D League,
Yeah, man.
the grind, like
It's a whole nother beat. And that was back then, bro. It wasn't nothing. I mean, now it's a lot better, but I mean, I wasn't there when we was like busting there. We was still flying commercial and stuff like that. So it wasn't too bad, but I mean, it's a grind, brother. It's a grind, man.
yeah, shoot. When I was there, I mean, South Dakota, it ain't nothing going on there.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like people don't understand. But the D League is, or the G League now.
It's the Z League now, yeah.
It's tough. Now it's a lot better. The pay is better. When I was there, man,
Yeah.
I was making $1,200 every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm
I was
getting
getting
taxed
like,
on it in 2 countries.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it
they
was
don't
crazy.
understand, bro. You ain't getting no money.
Yeah, like,
Uh,
and
Not
then
really no per diem like that or nothing like that. Like it was, and like you said, you getting taxed on it too. Like, bro, I ain't even making nothing. How you gonna tax me on this?
Uncle
Like,
Sam
come on,
paid.
man.
He was paid.
Yeah, yeah, he was. Yeah,
Man,
he was.
it's crazy though. Like they don't understand, man. You get hurt in the D League, like it
It's
was.
over.
Yeah, you get cut like this.
You get cut. You don't get no money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, I mean, overseas, depending on where you are, it's cutthroat like that too. But normally a
Mhm.
team will pay you out like a month, 2 months, maybe 3 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they'll pay you out a little bit just for, you know what I'm saying, on GP. But in the D League, bro, it was, bro, you get cut. I sprained ankle. I barely walking. I don't want to miss no games. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, they gonna get me out of here. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. Yeah, no,
So,
I went through the same thing. I sprained my ankle, and I was like, man, they about to get me up out of here.
hmm
Luckily, like I just happened to be on a good team, and they was rocking with
yeah,
me, and they kept me around.
yeah.
I was out for like a month and a half.
Yeah. That happened to me my second time, because I went to I played in the D League for that Bismarck team. Then I went to China and Taiwan, and then I came back and played in the D League again. I think that was 11, 12, 2011, 2012, maybe 10, 11, something like that. And I pulled my hamstring, bro.
Mm.
And I was like, man, I'm out of here. But I was with the organization. I could say it was a really good organization.
Yeah.
The Warriors had just came in and bought the team from like the family who owned it at Bismarck. And they looked out for me, man. They kept me on the team, and I came back and we made a little playoff push. We made it to like semis of the playoffs, and then we took a L. But I was lucky. I was blessed that year, man, that they kept me around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the D League is, I mean, I liked it when I was there. You know, it's some of the best competition you're gonna get outside of the
Yeah, for
NBA
sure.
and like the what is it, the Euro League and
Euro League, yeah, exactly.
yeah, like those the best places you're gonna get some good competitive basketball. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
liked it, man. It's tough, man. Like
yeah.
you can be balling. I'm talking about you can be going crazy. And if the team sends somebody down, or the whole rotation gets
Yeah, it's over.
back.
Everything gets switched up, bro. And ain't nobody got, not even the head coach got nothing to say about it. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
Like, even he
Nothing.
got to ride with it. That homie
Yeah.
coming in, he getting 35, 40 minutes.
And it's like you can't do nothing. Ain't nothing you can say. You just gotta
He
rock with
getting all the he getting all the shots. He running all like
it.
everything changed, completely changed.
Yeah, man. Like back, like that right there, like it'll kind of mess with your mental a little bit. But
Yeah.
for the youngins out there, if that happened to y'all, you just gotta take it to the chin and just stay focused on what you there to do. Cause
Stay
it literally happens to everybody. Everybody.
everybody, man. Everybody. You just stay focused, keep working on your game because 9 times out of 10, he gonna get called back up anyway, and then
Right.
that's gonna be your time to step back in and show you was stay ready and stay focused and you was ready to get right back to it whenever they called dude up. You know what I'm saying? So they look at that stuff too when they send somebody down.
Yeah, they look at how you handle the situation and is he gonna stay focused? Because you never know.
Mm-hmm.
When you get your chance and you get called up or whatever, when you get on an NBA team, you may not be that guy. So you might have to be a role player and
Mm-hmm.
just gotta, just do what the team need. So
Yeah, go with the flow, hit open shots,
yeah, if you
stay
gotta be
within the
that guy coming off
offense.
the bench, cheering, hey,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
do
Get
what
your
you
pom
gotta
poms
do.
ready on the bench and all that. Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you, it happens to the best of us. Now, I was a
yeah,
cheerleader in the D League, but when
yeah,
I got
yeah,
in, I did my thing.
yeah, yeah. As you should, as you got to, you got
Thanks.
to.
No, I missed it though, man. I was somebody was asking me, they was like, "Would you go back to the D League?" No, they don't.
Yeah,
They're
nah,
not
yeah,
at all. But
yeah,
you gonna have fun. You gonna get some good basketball in, and yeah,
yeah. I
it kind of
always
makes
say,
you
if
like fall in love with the game again.
yeah, yeah. I always say, if you young man, if you fresh out of college, or you still got that dream, or you still, go ahead and do it for a year or two. But I know dudes when I was playing and they was in the D League for like 8, 9, 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
straight. And I just never really understood it. Like I get chasing your dream and everything, but eventually you gotta I mean, you can still do what you want for a living and what you love, but you gotta it's all the money come into play at some point. You gotta be able to live a life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't live a life on that D League salary, especially if you got family or kids or even like moms and pops you got to help out or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fine line, man, about how that decision goes into going to the G League or going overseas and getting more money and things of that nature.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I always tell like young kids, coming out of college, no matter if you went to D1, D2, D3, just
Hmm.
take your chance. Take a shot at the D
Yeah, yeah,
because you never know how it's gonna play out. Literally
yeah.
anything can happen. Like you can go to one of those tryouts, whatever. Somebody may
Hmm.
see you at any place and you can
Yeah,
be balling and
yeah,
they'll happily, invite you to the team and you never know how that can go for you. It's a
yeah.
lot of Cinderella stories that happen for people like that.
Yeah, it really is. And I always say, like, most dudes that be killing overseas and like high level EuroLeague or whatever, a lot of them came from like lower D1, D2. Like they wasn't that known in college. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like granted, a lot of them are, but like You always get those ones that you ain't never really know or heard of out of college, and then they get over there and they blow up.
Yeah, man, I be seeing a lot of dudes like, who is this dude? But
Yeah, yeah.
he a walking bucket.
Bucket, just a scorching bucket, homie. So, I always tell little dudes, man, don't get discouraged if you don't make the league, because you could have a great career, make a lot of money overseas.
Yeah, man, that's a fact. If y'all out there listening, if you want to take some advice from anybody, take some advice from Big Dub. I'm telling you, he got experience. He done seen it all, been through it
Appreciate
all.
it, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
Been through a lot over here, man. Been through a lot.
Yeah, that the overseas life is a grind, man. Like how you keep yourself motivated through all this, even when it's like you on a team and it ain't going your way or whatever.
Yeah, I've been on teams, man. We've been last in the league, and that's really tough to play for. That was my rookie year in Belgium. I didn't know nothing about the overseas game. I had an agent at the time. He really wasn't well known like that. And I went to Belgium, man, and I was in the last place team, bro. And it was just a 10-month grind, bro. And by month 4 or 5, I was ready to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do this, homie. But at that time I was still young. I love the game, and everything ain't always gonna go your way. So,
Right.
I talked to Pops, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, look here, man, life ain't always gonna be cool and good and on the up and up. Like, you're gonna have down times, and you probably need this to help you later in life, because this ain't gonna be the only time when you're down, basketball or in real life, period. You know what I'm saying? So uh I took that lesson and I fought through that season, man. We was some ass, nigga, but I fought through it and made it through that season. I was proud. That was probably one of the proudest things in my career. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have easily just left, bro. But it's ups and downs with this basketball stuff overseas, and they was late with the payments a couple months, and I'm going through that for the first time, and it was a lot, man. It was a lot, but I just stay motivated. I think of friends, family. I got a son now, so obviously he's a big part of it now. So, and I love the game, man. I love the game. I'm competitive. We used to go at it in practice, talking crazy to each other last year and all that in the game and all that before last year when we played against each other.
Right.
So I always got that dog in me, and I'm competitive, man. So that's always gonna get me through.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. See, that's one thing I always preach to people, playing the game. Like, if you wanna continue this as a career once you leave college, like, you can have all the skill in the world. Like, you can be, I'm talking about a straight dog on the court, straight bucket. But if you don't love the game, you're gonna burn.
Yeah.
You're gonna burn.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
see
for
it
sure.
with a lot of players, like, a lot of these kids, they be working out at such a young age and all this.
Mm-hmm.
And then they hit like 25, 26, they don't get no better no more. They kind of lose love for the
Right.
game. They don't work out no more. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like, it's just that you lose the love. So you all, like, playing overseas, it's very easy to lose the love because you ain't got your
Yeah.
people there. You ain't got
Yeah.
no fan section like that. So
Yeah. Yeah. You ain't got nothing like
yeah,
that.
like you say, like, you gotta, family, you gotta find stuff like that to keep you grounded, keep you going.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's big though. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's big, man. It's big, man. So, and I've seen a lot of dudes who got a lot of game get overseas and can't handle it, and just and quit or retire, or something like that, because it's just the mental aspect of it, they just can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody, for real.
it ain't. It ain't.
So, it's a grind, man. It sounds sweet when the homies and your family like, oh, you overseas playing basketball all over here doing that.
You living
Hey,
the
man.
dream.
Yeah, like, man, I've been going through some shit. You know what I
Man,
mean? Like,
they don't know
I done
it.
been through it. Nah, man, they don't know. So,
You can tell them, but they don't really understand. They don't know how
yeah,
it is being, like,
yeah,
a lot of the times. I'll say like 70% of your day you gonna be solo.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You're gonna be in the crib solo. Especially
That's
if you're not
real.
like in a city, a good
In a
city.
city, yeah,
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 if
yeah,
you in the country in the middle of nowhere,
yeah.
you're gonna be solo.
You dolo, 70, at least 70, 75% of the time you dolo, man.
Yeah, them little 2-3 hours you at practice.
Yeah, yeah. And
I'm like,
even then, half the team don't even speak the language, speak
man,
English, so you ain't even really conversating with everybody like that.
nope, nope.
Maybe just the Americans, or if the coach speak English, if you're lucky enough, or some of the players. But it's a grind, man. It's a
Yeah,
grind.
they don't understand, man. That take a toll on you.
Yeah, dude.
Being solo like that, that shit is
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of downtime, a lot of thinking time, a lot of too much time to think. You
too
know what I
much,
mean?
too much. I
Yeah.
always, it's sad that I do it, but I be relating it to like jail time.
Yeah.
I be like, I'm about to go do this bid.
Hey, 10-month bid real quick, man. Get up
Yeah.
out of there. Do
And
my
10
time and
months,
get it
10
back out of
months
there.
is a long time.
It's a
Like,
long time, especially when you get to like January, February. You know what I mean? Like when it's you can see you about halfway through, but you almost there, but it's still far away, and it's the dark. It's cold, wintertime.
oh yeah, I know you went through it in Amori. Like,
Oh man, that was something, homie. I'm talking about. I'm walking out the. I'm walking out the door, snow up to my waist, knees.
ooh,
Yeah, man, it was bad, bro. And it wasn't a big city, so it wasn't nothing to do. And it was snow, so you can't even go out. You even if it was something to do, I ain't finna be out there in the snow doing nothing. You know what I mean?
facts.
So yeah, that year was hard, man. But I got through it.
Yeah, being in places like that, man, that will test your mental and it'll test
Yeah,
how much you really love this game. Cause you might
yeah, yeah,
practice running, doing some conditioning drills and be like, man, I'm about to quit this shit, man.
yeah,
I can't, man. Is it even worth it? That's gonna be the first
yeah,
thing that
yeah,
comes to your mind. Is
yeah.
this even
Straight
worth
up.
it?
Straight up, hey, practicing in the gym with a hoodie and sweats on, with a practice jersey over it, because the gym ain't got no heat and it's 5 degrees outside. You know what I mean? Like,
Man.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I know all about it. My first year, I had two dudes retire on that team. One of them, he got released in the middle of the season. He retired, and then
hmm
the next dude that came in at the end of the season, he retired. He was like, "You see, his life ain't for me." Dude, we in practice. I got on two pair of sweats, a,
yeah,
a hoodie, a big coat on. I got gloves
yeah,
on, a neck warmer, a beanie, just to stay warm because it wasn't no heat in
yeah,
the gym.
yeah.
Like, we
Nah,
in
it's
there
crazy.
freezing.
Yeah, it's crazy like that, bro. Hit the ball hit your hand the wrong way, you might break a finger.
Oh, I'm
For
in
real.
practice. Don't pass me the ball. Don't pass
Yeah,
me the
yeah.
ball. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Don't pass me the
Straight
ball.
up, straight up though, straight up.
Yeah. How was it, coming from Long Beach? I know you went to school in Oklahoma. How was
Yeah,
that
it
transition
was
right
it was definitely a culture shock. You know what I mean? Like
there?
I took a visit to Oklahoma State, and I came back to Long. I committed on the visit,
Mm.
so when I came back, I told all the homies like, yeah, because I could have went to like SC or UCLA or Long Beach State, so they was all
Ooh,
thinking like, all right, the homie gonna be close. We gonna be at the games. We gonna be rocking. And then I said
right.
Oklahoma. They was mad, super disappointed. But the thing I wanted to really go out and experience college on my own, and be away from family and friends, and just fully immerse myself in the experience. And it's one of the best decisions I made. And but Oklahoma was a lot different than Long Beach, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Seen a lot more white people than I was used to seeing. Seen all white people actually. But they was cool, man. Like the city was cool. It was it was
Ah,
a
no, I
Hey,
feel
that's
you though.
real. It's real though.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was a small college town, small college city, and all the people were super cool. Basketball at that time was the king in Oklahoma. They didn't have a pro sports team at that time, so it was only OSU and OU basically. You
Ooh,
know
so
what I
I know
mean?
all y'all games was cracking.
Yeah, they was cracking. We was sold out every game, and we was good. We was always ranked top 25. But it was like it was a family atmosphere in the city. Everybody showed love. Stillwater, bro, is one of my favorite cities, man. I'll always have love for Stillwater and Oklahoma State.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a bet. That's a bet.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Who was some of them dogs on your team? I know y'all had some out there.
Man, yeah, the number one was probably my freshman year was Tony Allen, man. He taught me a lot. because I redshirted my first year, and he taught me a lot, man. We had Tony Allen, John Lucas the third as our point guard,
Ooh.
Joey and Stevie Graham twins, uh, Daniel Bobick, Ivan McFarland. He was good. I mean, we had like 5 pros on that team my first year.
Mm.
And you know, I came in off of summer because we got out of school late in Cali. So I didn't get out there till like the middle of June. And so I wasn't working out. I wasn't lifting weights, bro. I wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just fresh off the plane, like, what's happening? I'm here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I got a rude awakening that first pickup game, kid. I was like, yo, am I ready for this? You know what I mean? Because it was a dog fight, bro. And you know, I'm used to playing like in the park and all that stuff, but you know, it's different when it's dudes that's grown men, 20, 22, you know what I'm saying, 23-year-olds, and they've been in the weight program for 2, 3 years, and I ain't lifted a weight a day in my life in high school. You know what I'm saying? We just hooping for real. You know what I mean? Like we ain't lifting. So that was a culture shock too, man. Just seeing what high level D1 basketball really was like coming from, you know, I mean, Long Beach. We had good schools and we played against good competition, all the LA schools and all that. But you know, high level D1, man, that was an eye opener for your boy.
Yeah, and I mean, that helped out a lot because you was on the team with some dogs. So
So that's why, you know, I was already that coming from Long Beach, but then when I got there and seen it on that level, I was like, well, I fit right in. You know what I mean? So I just
it ain't nothing like being on a team with some dogs, man. I tell people that
yeah.
all the time. If you got teammates where majority of y'all like y'all some dogs on the court, like
Yeah.
everybody gonna lock in and get after it. Oh, y'all gonna have a great season.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have a great
Regardless,
season.
you know what I mean? Regardless.
That's a fact.
So
When I was in the G League, that's how I was, man. I'm talking about every day in practice, we going at it. I'm talking about
yeah.
we off the court. Oh, we friends. Everybody kicking it. Man, we get on the court. I don't you would think we don't even know each other.
Right.
I'm
Hate
talking
each
about
other. Matter of fact.
it's about to be a fight almost every day, elbows, all that. But
all that.
Yeah, I always love that, man. And then when me and you was on the team in last season, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
No, I love that because we hyping each other. We both talking crazy to each other, the other team, everything. Getting each other hyped and going at the other team too. You know, getting FaZe. Jordan Faison was on our team. We was getting him hyped.
All right, shout out to Big
because he was big. Shout out Big FaZe, man. You know he more quiet type, but when he turn up, boy, he turn up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gonna get him there too. We gonna get him.
Yeah, we gonna get That was our job, was to get him there.
Actually, when he started doing his little shoulder roll.
Yeah. Shoulder man. He here.
He there. Welcome to the party, Big FaZe.
Yeah, but big FaZe.
Yeah, man. Shoot. Nah,
that was cool. Yeah.
I know. I know you did your thing when you was in school too. You I forget the award you won, but I know, what was it, like defensive player?
I won Big 12 defensive player of the year 2 years in a row.
Jeez, 2 years in a row. I hear that?
Yeah, 2 years in a row.
The quiet flex though.
Yeah. And I was first team all defense 3 years in a row. So that was Oklahoma State, that's what they known for, was defense. And you know, I redshirted my first year, so all I really did was play defense. Like I wasn't getting first team or second team reps. So I was just defense. And I had a dude like Tony Allen teach me a lot. During practice, he pulled me aside and showed me little techniques and stuff like that. So shout out to TA, shout out to Tony Allen, man. Him and Terrence Crawford, they really took me under their wing when I was there, man, and showed me a lot. Joey and Stevie Graham too, the Graham twins, shout out to them. I had a lot of mentors at Oklahoma State, man. Nobody was really hating. Everybody wanted to see each other do good. You know what I'm saying? So I looked up in that situation too, because, you know, a lot of upperclassmen would get jealous and, you know, freshmen and, you know, try to big dog you and hate on you. And I mean, I got some of that because it come with the territory being a freshman. You know, you gotta earn your dues, pay your way. But for the most part, they was cool, man. They just wanted to see me do well, and they wasn't haters and nothing like that.
Oh yeah, that's tough, man. Yeah, TA, he's a solid dude, man. I met him
Yeah,
once out in Memphis, man. He's a solid brother, man.
yeah,
He's
for sure,
cool,
man.
man.
He's solid.
When he
He's
get on
solid.
that court,
Yeah, he an animal.
lamps.
Yeah, yeah, animal, man. Yeah, animal.
I'd be like, man, I'd be like, how does this dude not get tired?
Right. Yeah.
Like he guarding the best player all the
The
time.
best of the best.
Back to back, they have back to back games, bro. All that he's locking in.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, TA's a monster, bro. He definitely one of the best defenders. I feel like to come out, you know, in the NBA in the past 30, 40 years, if not all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, being a good defender is underrated, man. People don't, you know, they take it light.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it ain't really nothing. And I hate that, you know, playing overseas, you know, it's kind of like you don't really get the credit or you don't get appreciated for being a good defender
Yeah. Good
as you
defender.
do for being a scorer, you
Yeah. A
know.
scorer. Yeah. That's for sure. That's for sure.
But I done seen
Because
teams where they have one or two really good scorers. I'm talking about, you know, they got two people going 20, 25 apiece, but they still lose.
yeah, yeah. Because it ain't no defense, it ain't no leader, and leadership too. You know, like you gotta have at least one of them got to be a leader.
That's a fact. Yeah.
And part of being a leader is taking ownership on defense and being that guy on defense who's gonna talk and who's gonna get guys in the right spot and get on dudes when they not in the right spot. You know what I mean? And take criticism when you're not in the right spot. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
a lot of people don't understand that it's a lot more to scoring in basketball, especially like you said, people don't really overseas, people don't really respect it because all they want to see is how many points can you score.
Right.
Even if your team is bottom 5 in the league, but you averaging 25, you know what I'm saying? Like, what good is that? When I'd rather be averaging 12, 11, 12 and be your top 3 in the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Any day. Any day.
Any day of the week. You feel
And
me? So
that's how it is on most teams. Like, yeah, like you might have a guy that's like averaging like 16, 17, but when you're on them good teams, like, yeah, everybody else 12, 9,
yeah.
8.
9, yeah, 10. Yeah.
But all them points, them 12 points, them 9 points, them 8, all them, it's effective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Points. And
Yeah. They add up.
the defense is crazy. I love
Yeah.
a defensive team, man. I love it.
Yeah. Same here, man.
That's my forte. You know, that get me going. I can
Yeah.
score
Yeah.
8 points, but if I got, you know, 12, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks, I
Yeah.
had a great game.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
me
Couple
nothing.
steals in there. Yeah. All
Yeah.
that. All
You
that.
can
Yeah.
I done talk some shit to somebody. Oh, you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
I done lock somebody up. This person, they averaged 20, and I done locked them up. They done had 10. Oh, I'm tough.
Yeah.
You can't tell me
Yeah.
nothing.
I'm geeked. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm about that too, man, as you know, from last year. So
Yeah, it's tough.
I hope it gets more respected in the overseas game, man. I feel like at high level overseas, it gets respected a lot more. You
Yeah,
know, low level overseas, all they want to see is like points and how many points can you score.
yeah. I hear in EuroLeague, like I mean, EuroLeague is like it's just like the NBA pretty much.
Yeah,
It's more team basketball, but I hear that like you know, defense is big over there. I mean, I had a year
yeah,
coach and his style of play. That's where I really like. I fell in love with his system because it's defense. Everything starts on defense. And from what he taught me, I'm sure that's how it is over there. And that'll be a great place to play, man. Like
yeah,
if you a team player, like us, we team players. You
yeah,
know? So anybody, I always tell the youngins, like if you a team player, you can kind of see it in yourself in high school, college. If that's you, just take a stab at trying to play in Europe, you know, your first or second year. If you don't go to the D League, G League, try your luck in Europe. Because,
yeah.
I mean, a lot of dudes do well over there and they have good careers.
Yeah, solid careers, man. Solid championship, winning championships and all that. don't average more than 8, 9, 10 points. You know what I mean? But the defenders get rebounds, get stops, always in the help side, and always where they're supposed to be, and just good people. Be a good person too. Don't be a dummy. You know what I mean? Don't be over here acting a fool and acting like you still in the hood or you back at the crib. Like you not. That's not that. You know what I mean? Like you got to be a good person. That goes a long way too. You feel me?
Yeah, y'all hear that, man? Don't go cross these waters acting like, like he said, like you in the hood, because they will send you home like this,
like that. And then your rep is burnt. Now you burnt out. Your rep is burnt. Not and the next year, who the first team they gonna call? The team that cut you. And what they gonna say about you? You know what I mean? So be a good person, man. Even if things ain't going the right way, it's hard. It's hard if it, if they late on payments or the team is ass or anything like that, man. But just always try to take the high road or let your agent handle that. You know what I mean? And stay out of it, because that'll come back and bite you too, man. So always be a good person and handle business professionally.
Yeah, I remember when I was in the G League, I did some dumb shit. I was, me, I'm 24. I'm 24 at the time, 25. And they had sent the dude down. First I was playing a little bit. I'm getting my little 15 minutes, what I do. And then they sent the dude down. Them 15 minutes went to 0. And it was like that for like a month and a half. Dude, I'm talking about, I'm so mad, bro. I'm on the bench. It was one game, it's a home game. And I'm so mad, like I ain't getting in the game, that I went, how like you got your bench right here, and then you got the fans sitting courtside or sitting like baseline.
Baseline.
I'm already at the end of the bench, so I sat on with the fans. I'm over there eating popcorn and I kind of peeped that the coach gave me the little side eye, but he was professional, so he ain't break character. He still coaching and all that. We win. Man, he called me after practice. The next day he was like, "Hey, Nigel, man, I see you frustrated. Like, I know how, I know that everything is a little off right now, but I just want you to stay locked in, stay with us." And he was like, "Stop eating fucking popcorn on the bench." I was like, "My bad, coach. I got you."
My bad. I had a moment. I got it out. I'm good now. You know what I'm saying?
Like it happened. Man. I'm glad he ain't, like
he ain't spazzed out
about it. And
he was cool.
That was my little moment right there. And I was like, all right. I'm done with the dumb shit.
We all have them, you know what I mean? Like you can have 1 or 2 early, but as long as you learn from them, like you said, you learn from it. Coach was cool, and you moved on, and you ain't do nothing like that no more. So I mean, we all gonna have some hiccups, because that's just life, man. And basketball, especially in basketball, you ain't gonna get along with every coach. You ain't gonna get along with every teammate. You feel me? And so just learn from it, man, and keep it pushing.
That's a fact. You ever had one of them coaches that you was really rocking with, like in your professional career?
Yeah, man. My first year in Japan, in Kyoto, Hono.
I heard everybody love Hono.
Yeah, man. Hono, that's my guy, man. Like my first 2 years. I was the coach that brought me out here for the first time, and I had a good first year. And then the second year, I was kind of injured up and down. So that year was kind of up and down, but he stayed with me, rocked with me. And even to this day, man, like I still talk to him every now and then. But he was probably one of my favorite. He was definitely one of my favorite coaches. And even the coach I got now, man, here on Tokyo United, man, he used to play. He's a super cool players coach, Japanese dude. And he know the game, and he kind of let players rock. So.
Yeah, man. You was talking about Hono, or you got now. How he be letting y'all rock over there, which is cool. You need coaches like that, man. It's always good to have a coach that'll let you, be yourself and let you play how you. And that just, that gets the best out of a player.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And I try to tell a lot of youngins that, like, when you going into this overseas thing, you know, it's there's a lot of important things, but one of the most important things is finding a coach that you can, you know, that you fit into his system. You know, he let you
Yeah.
play, y'all build a relationship, or the same with like a GM or president or whatever. Just
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
can, you know, they can always help you out, or you know, they can always give you a job, whatever.
Yeah. Bring you along wherever they go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I found a coach like that, Coach Pep. I played with him for 3 years, and you know, even to this day, we still keep in contact. You know, he will
Yeah.
always help me out if I need it, and you know, he's just a
Yeah.
solid dude, man, solid dude. And then
Yeah.
I'm on his team. It's always love. I know we always gonna play the same way. You know, ain't gonna be no changing. And
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, we be right,
Yeah. It's
man.
always it's always you gotta build those relationships, man. Being over here is about building relationships too. Coaches, GMs, presidents, players. Because you never know, shoot, you might have an OG player on your team that's like from that country, and next thing you know, in a couple of years, he a GM on the team somewhere. You know what I mean? And he might be the one that signed you. You know what I mean? So
That is true.
uh, keeping relationships and stuff is very important, man. Coaches and management on down for real.
Yeah, how is it for you with did you have a hard time in your career like you know with agents and all that? I know a lot of people be going through that.
Yeah, so my first year I was in Belgium. My first out of college, I had an agent, and it was two of them. And but I was mainly dealing with one of them, but he was more the NBA guy. It was Tony Allen's agent,
Okay.
and so but he was the one mostly dealing with NBA stuff. So once that didn't fall through for me, and I was going overseas, he kind of like pawned me off to the other agent. And this dude, I mean, he was a great dude, but he didn't know much about overseas basketball back then. And
Hmm.
you know, I played for very little money my first year in Belgium, and then he couldn't really find me a job that second year. I went to the D League. And then after that year, I fired them and was looking for a new agent. And I hollered at my man, Josh Childress, bro.
Okay.
Josh Childress. We kind of grew up in the same area. Him and Jamal Sampson, they got the same agent, Mike Higgins. And I went to Orange County, went to an open gym in Orange County, and he came and watched me. I went to a couple of open gyms. He came and watched me. I did my thing and ended up signing with him. And I've been with him ever since, bro, about 12 years now.
Ooh, that's love, man. That's important.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I've been lucky, man, and he shoot me straight. You know what I mean? When there ain't nothing on the table cooking, he don't string me along. Be like, look, we ain't got nothing right now. I'll let you know when we got some. And but that's only happened maybe once or twice. Uh, but I've been blessed, man. I've been lucky to I had one little issue, and then after that, man, I've been with the same agent for since then.
Oh, okay, yeah. Having a
And now, let me throw in now. I got George. George, I mean, he worked with Octagon. I'm with Octagon, and he works with Octagon too. But I mostly work with George now in Japan. But it's Mike Higgins and George, man.
okay, that's big, man. Yeah, having
Yeah,
a good team, like a good agent that you can, you know, get settled with, and you ain't got to keep changing agents and all that.
yeah, nah,
Having
yeah,
that one
yeah.
agent is key.
It's
Like,
key. It's tough, man. And I've got a lot of guys who come to me like, "Hey, man, you know the agents to put me on your agent," and I always, refer, but a lot of agents don't be really wanting to be picking up guys left and right. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They kind of got their clientele. They know what they could do for that clientele, and they kind of stick with that clientele. You know what I mean?
that's a fact. That is a fact.
So, I mean, unless it's just a really good player, which I mean, that don't really happen often either, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. A good player looking for an agent. The agent
Yeah, he
you
gone.
if you're good
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, nah. I mean, again, I be telling like, you know, people they be asking me all kind of stuff about overseas.
hmm
And you know, one of the things I kind of give back to them is like coming out of college, you gonna get all these agents trying to
Yeah,
sign
a thousand of them, man.
1,000, and it's extremely hard to filter out the ones that's on bullshit rather than
Yeah,
the ones that's really like, all right, he really can help me. He got my best interest.
yeah, yeah,
So if you can find that, you know, and
yeah.
sometimes, you know, when you're young, you think you can do it
hmm
by yourself and all that.
Yeah, yeah,
No, it ain't that simple. Like try
Yeah,
to
not at
get
all.
help from your peoples, like
Hmm.
somebody that's really close to you. Have them help
Hmm.
you in this case because maybe they can read these people better than you.
People, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because these
Agents
grown
are
men, these grown men, and we kids coming out of college at that time. You know what I mean? So
right.
like we don't really know.
All you hear
And
is I can do this for you, I can do that. Oh, I can help you get to here. You all you
and
see
they
is dollar signs and
yeah, yeah, and
uh,
they telling 100 different players the same exact thing. You know what I
same
mean?
thing, and it don't always work out like that. So
No, I don't.
yeah, it's always good if you can get one agent and y'all build a good relationship and they can help
Yeah,
you through your entire career.
yeah,
That is a blessing right there.
yeah.
That is
That's a
a big
blessing. That
blessing.
don't happen often. That don't happen
No,
often, man. I always say you're gonna go through at least one. If you're lucky, only one, maybe two agents. You know what I mean? Until you find, until you get the
man,
right
I done
one.
went through about five.
Ah.
I done had like 4, 5 agents, man. The one I
Oh
had last
man.
year, like she was cool, and I was rocking with her. Like the communication is good.
Hmm.
She's very helpful. Like she shoots straight. She lets you know
Yeah.
what it is and what it ain't, and
Hmm.
it's gonna work for you. I know that because of the other people that she worked for.
Yeah.
We ended up parting ways, and I was hurt. I'm like, man, I got to
Yeah.
start this
Yeah.
whole little search
Start it all
over
over
again.
again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
That part is
yeah,
tough.
that kind of threw me off to start the season. I
Hmm.
kind of struggled a little bit in the beginning of the season. I wasn't able to come back to Japan right away like I normally do.
Right. Right.
I found somewhere to go, and then I ended up making my way back to Japan, which is a
Hmm.
blessing.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Good agents is key, man. That
It's key. It's key. It's key, man. Agents that got that relationship with different teams and organizations at different places. It's key, man. It's key.
yeah, man. So being out in Japan for a while, you learn some Japanese. Yeah, I remember.
Ah.
I used to say, man, this man, key word is onegashimasu.
Onegashimasu. Hey, that word done got me through a lot of stuff out here, man.
Man, I'm
A
trying
lot
to
of
tell you,
things, but I ain't been able to learn the language, man. It's a really hard language to learn, as you know, man. But I've learned enough to kind of get around and ask for stuff that I need or ask questions. And I always got the phone on me for Google Translate anytime I need anything like that. Anyway, I keep that handy for sure.
Google Translate is the best.
Yeah, the best, bro. The best. It's
Anywhere
just
you
hard
go.
because even when you translate like normal languages, you translate it, but it's like it's letters, so you can at least read it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When it translates to Japanese, bro, like it's symbols.
you be looking at
So
this.
it's like, yeah, I just show him the phone. Like, here you go, read that. You know what I'm saying? There you go,
I,
read that. That's
I hope this
that's
is
what I
what I'm
need right
saying.
there. Yeah, read that. That's what I need. Help me out.
Oh, yeah, man. They don't
Straight
understand
up.
people. Like they be asking, oh yeah, have you learned any Japanese while you out there? Man,
Yeah,
listen, Japan is
yeah.
probably top 3 hardest languages to learn
Yeah, for
in the
sure, for
world.
sure. In the world, for sure, bro.
English and Japanese does not have any similarities at all.
Zero. Yeah, zero.
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 Like I can pick up, some Spanish. All right, I can pick up on
Spanish,
that.
I'm straight. Even a little French, you know what I'm saying? Like anything, but Japanese, man,
Man,
bro.
it's like when
Yeah,
I
it's
get
tough.
that, I don't know what you saying. I honestly,
Yeah, yeah. I can't even pick out little words or nothing unless it's onigashimasu.
yeah, nah. Some words I can, if
Yeah.
I hear certain words, I can kind of piece together what they're trying to say just because I didn't heard those words over and over.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially when they ask me how tall I am. Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But
Got that one, yeah.
when they go to try to have a full conversation with me,
Yeah, so
like,
blank face.
I'm just shaking my head. Nope, I don't know what you're
Nope, I
talking
ain't
about.
got it.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
I ain't
you're
got it
saying.
for you.
Hold on,
I ain't got
let me call the manager.
it. Yeah, for
Yeah,
real though.
But let's transition a little bit, man. I always want to, I always give credit where credit is due. Shout out to you
Yeah.
for being a great father, man. I remember
Hey,
last year,
appreciate that,
always
man.
hearing you talk
Appreciate
to your
that.
son, man. You have
Yeah,
a great
yeah.
relationship, man. You're doing your thing in the fatherhood. So
I
shout out to
appreciate
you,
that.
man, and all the
Appreciate
other
that,
good
homie.
fathers out there. I know we don't get enough credit. Well, y'all don't get enough credit. I ain't no daddy
Yeah.
yet, but one day I will.
You
I
will
know I
be.
ain't gonna get no credit, but
Yeah. I run the credit back when you get your seed, bro, because I already know you'll be a good father too, bro. But I appreciate that, man. It's something I take pride in, man, having a little son, especially having a son. He look up to me. I'm away 9, 10 months out of the year. So, thank God for FaceTime and all that. And I've been lucky me and his mom got a good relationship. So I love him to death, man. I'll do anything for him, die for him, ride for him any day of the week, man. So I'm glad you got to see that in person. When we hung out at the crib sometimes, I called a little homie and say what's up to him and see how the game's going and all that. So
yeah, he
yeah, man,
cool, man.
I
Little man is
appreciate it.
cool, man.
Yeah,
You
little
know,
Maze. Shout out
all
to Maze, man. Shout out to Maze, man. Little
shout out to
Maze love,
Maze,
man.
man. Do your thing. I
Yeah,
see you doing your thing in the sports world. You're learning and growing.
yeah, yeah.
I love to see it, man. Keep doing you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
man. I
sir.
always told you that. Like every time, y'all be chopping it up, I'll be like, man, you a good father, man.
Yeah. I
I know,
appreciate that, bro.
especially, and I know it's tough, like being a father, being a parent playing overseas because it's a lot of women overseas. They got kids as well, and I know it's just
Mm-hmm.
tough being a parent, being away like that.
Mm-hmm.
You miss your child, you want to be there, or you wish they could be
Yeah.
with you, but
Yeah.
the situation sometimes don't always happen like that. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Man,
man, how you keep your head on straight, just to keep you from going crazy in that aspect.
I've been doing it for a while, so it's kind of like clockwork now. But in the beginning, man, it was tough, especially like, he was super young. He wasn't really talking, so like it wasn't no real communication like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm just really just sitting on the phone, just looking at him, and
Yeah.
hearing him babble and stuff like that. But as he got older, and we were able to communicate more, it got a lot easier just because we could have real conversations and talk about life and sports and what I'm going through and what he's going through. And honestly, he's helped me go through some stuff. Like I'll run some stuff by him, like Dad had a bad game. What should I do? Like. He just be like, hey, just forget about it, play hard, and listen to the coach. Like he be giving me, what I'm saying? Like so it's funny that it's come full circle, and we give each other advice now. He's 10 years old now, but he's wise, man. And it was hard at first. It was, but as he got older, it got a little easier. And communication and technology helps a lot too, man. So and his mom's real good at sending me pictures and videos and stuff like that, and of his games and school stuff, whatever's going on. And so I've been blessed, man. I've been lucky, man, and so that's how I kind of been able to just keep my head on straight and keep it pushing, man. And he understands I'm out here doing it for me and him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
He just
so it's cool,
keep
man.
getting better and keep
Yeah,
staying with it. I feel that that's
yeah,
good,
exactly.
man. To all the up and coming players, even the ones that's playing right now, you got a kid or you got a kid on the way, you don't know what you're gonna do. Just to let you know it's possible. It's gonna be tough, but you got
Yeah,
guys like Dove, man, they make it work and he still love what he do and everything
yeah,
is everything.
yeah. Everything is everything, man. It's gonna be what it is, but in the end, it's gonna work out for the best.
Yes, sir. And who knows, man? I mean, he might be in this situation. Granted, I mean, the kids always turn out a lot better. So, he might be able to stay home and play.
Yeah. He might be in the league somewhere
Yeah.
hooping, man. So
You might be
hopefully
like
that's the
T. Morant.
plan.
You might be like
Yeah,
T.
yeah.
Morant.
Hey, I ain't gonna be that wild. I ain't gonna be that wild, but I'm gonna be in that thing though.
Hey, man, if I have a little man and he go to the
Yeah.
league, I'm gonna be definitely like T. Morant. T. Morant mixed with LeVar Ball. Oh, I'm going crazy.
Yo.
I'm going
Oh man.
crazy. I'm gonna be so hyped for
Man.
my son every
Straight
single
up.
day.
No, I'm gonna be wilding too, that's for sure, bro. And basketball is his favorite sport right now, so we'll see, man. We'll see where it goes.
How is it when you go back home and go to his games and all that? I know he
Oh,
be
it's love,
yeah.
man. when I be home, it's baseball season. You know what I'm saying? So I be at all the baseball games. Got my little chair, try to find a little shade. You know what I mean? But it's cool. I love it, man. Just seeing him and his competitive fire, his competitive, and he's a competitor. Like if he don't do well, like he'll tear up or like it gets to him. It hurts him. Like when they lose, and I'd rather have that than him just be nonchalant and be like, "Oh, we lost. Like what's for dinner?" You know what I mean? Like he don't want to eat none of that. You know what I mean? So I prefer that, man. He's super competitive. He just gotta learn how to kind of channel it the right way. But he's 10, man. He'll get that. You know what I mean? But I love being at the games. I'll be cheering them on. I'll be his number one fan, and screaming at the umpires if they mess it up. But I love it, man. Just to see him out there playing, I love it. I love
I
it.
can already see it now. Hey, homie.
Hey, that's a strike, homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So I love it though.
That's
I
love,
love it.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that dog in him early, He gonna get
Yeah,
learn how to control it, and
yeah.
that's big, man. That's big, man.
Yeah, it'd be
Shout
good.
out to you in that area, man. I always said
Appreciate it.
you a good pops, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
Good black
Appreciate
father.
that.
We
Yeah,
need one
means a
like
lot. Yeah, means a lot coming from you, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, man. You I know you a Lakers fan. And
Lake Show, you know what I'm saying? We here. We here now.
they snuck in there.
Yeah, we here now. We got everybody healthy. We got a good squad. You know what I'm saying? We made a trade. Got some other shooters and some defenders there, man. And, Brian back, AD playing like a monster. The white boy going crazy now. Reeves, I don't even know what got into him, but he going crazy.
Man, that boy got game.
Yeah, he got game. And they letting him play too.
You know me, when it comes to like the young players, I'll be like, they in a good situation. Yeah. I don't try to give them too much credit off the rip, but young boy got game, man.
He got game.
He gets big.
He got game. And he ain't scared either. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
So, man. I think once we get into these playoffs, bro, anything, ain't nobody, don't nobody want to see us in the first round. I don't care who you is.
Oh, nah.
Don't nobody want to see us in the first round.
First of all, I already know how it's going to go. AD is going to go crazy. And all that's going to do is let Braun rest a little bit.
Yeah. When he need to go crazy, he'll go crazy too. He pick his spots, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the Lakers.
So we'll see.
They kind of, they got the right pieces, it seemed like,
they got all the pieces. Run. They got all the pieces, bro. You already know how I be watching. Like I be screaming at the computer. Yeah, I be screaming at the TV, the computer, whatever it's on, bro. I be going crazy, bro. So, ain't nothing changed. I still be on that.
Yeah, no, I already know you. You a big Lakers fan.
Super.
When they on board, like you be like, man, I'm sick of these.
I boycott. I don't even watch. I can't even put myself through that. I'm boycotting.
Too much heartbreak.
2-3 weeks. I'm gonna check back in on y'all, see what's cracking.
I mean, they making a nice run right now.
Yeah.
I would love to go catch one of them games, but that probably ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, we get back late and
Yeah, downtown LA wild anyway.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. I don't even go down there. Yeah, I don't even mess around down there, man. So.
Yeah, man. I know when you get back home, everybody be wanting to see you, especially when you get back to Cali and all that.
Yeah, when I get back to Cali, bro, I be having to break stuff down, and some people don't get seen, and some people take it personal, but it is what it is, man. I got a short amount of time, and I try to just use that for my family and very close friends. You know what I mean? People that's acquaintances and stuff like that. Like I'll see you when I see you, but I'll be having my son with me, so my family be wanting to kick it with him, and so I ain't got a lot of time. It's limited time, so I try to use it to the best of my ability. But family gonna always come first, man, and close homies for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's tough, man. People don't understand that. Like, it's a lot of people to see in a very short amount of time, and you understand you still have to work to keep yourself in shape and all. Like I still gotta, I still gotta do what I do, and like it's sad to say, but like you say, everybody can't get seen, and I mean it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. I still love y'all, but
but it's
couldn't make the time.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. Like you said, 4-5 hours out of the day is hooping and working out. So there go, whether that's in the morning or afternoon, or it's broken up during the day or at night or whatever. Like it got to get done.
It has to.
Not to mention, I got my son, I got family, I got friends, I got other trips and stuff planned. Like it's a lot. You know what I mean? Squeezed into a 2.5, maybe 3 months max window. So it's tough. But I've got
max.
Max. They be trying to get dudes over here early first week of August. I'd be like, yo, hold up. What we doing here?
Man, I remember they had me come back one year, like end of July.
Yeah, I can't do that, bro.
I get home in May, and I'm back
May.
in
July. Yeah. See, that's and they ain't got a game until like October. Like, what I'm here for?
We out here doing a training camp for what?
Yeah. No, that's tough, bro.
But I mean, you can't say no when.
But it is, yeah. They wait when you got to get on that bird. You know what I'm saying? That you got to go do it. So that part is tough too. Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. I was happy to come back to Japan, man. We got to link up.
Got to link up, man. I'm glad you got out here too. You should have been out here, but you already know how I feel about that. We ain't even gonna speak on that, but
right.
I'm just glad you're back out here, my dude. You deserve to be out here, my man. And hopefully next year we both back out here doing our thing again.
Yeah, tell Hono when this comes
out.
Tell
you what,
you see this, get us on the same team.
Yeah, holla at us.
Do it. Matter of fact, I might get me a Japanese passport where, bam, there you go.
Yeah, and ain't got to worry about it. Everything's simple now.
That'd be tough.
For real.
Boy, I still have the image in my head. People, let me tell y'all. So last year, Super Bowl. Nothing. I'm trying to, if y'all know anybody from Cali, especially like the SoCal area, there was nothing like watching the Super Bowl, the halftime show specifically, with somebody that's from that area.
Yo.
Both of my teammates last year, him and our other teammate, FaZe.
Oh, man.
Watching the Super Bowl with them was crazy. We were watching the game. Game come on. Mind you, the game came on at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 in the morning, yeah.
I go over there. He's frying chicken 7 o'clock in the morning. He got the chicken going 7 o'clock in the morning. They over there going crazy with the chicken.
Going crazy, frying that thing up 7 a.m. fresh out the wake up, bro.
Man, I get over there, we chilling. The game, we watching the game. The game is cool, but when that show came on, when Uncle Snoop came out,
when Unc came on the screen, it was over, bro.
When you heard that la da 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 da, man, hey, I ain't never seen nobody crip walk like Big Dub in my life. I'm talking about he summoned every best on this earth, and they all gave him the energy, and he went crazy in the apartment. I'm talking about crazy. He went from one side of the apartment to the other on one leg, elbows up. Man,
I forgot.
That shit was so funny. I be laughing. I randomly just be thinking about it and laughing to this day.
That was one of the best days of last year, bro. We talked about that for the rest of the season, bro. Straight up.
Man, I'm gonna be talking about
man. I felt like watching that, I felt like I was back at the crib, you know what I'm saying? Like I really felt like all the thing they had Tam's Burgers up on the thing they had, bro. They had it all. I really felt like I was back at the crib, bro. You seen it at the crib in Japan. Like it hit me, and I went crazy with the sea walk all the way down the hallway to the kitchen.
That was crazy.
Oh man,
it's very hard. I wish I would have recorded it, but
it
was so quick, and it was just like. Matter of fact, I'm happy I ain't recorded because it's in my brain.
Yeah, it's embedded in your brain.
I see it in my brain.
Yeah, only me, you, and FaZe will ever know that, bro.
That was crazy.
Yeah. No, that was fun, bro.
No, but
that was fun.
Shout out to Snoop and all them, Dre and everybody that took
all
that. that for the culture, that was one of the
Yeah, the
greatest
best.
shows we've seen. And being away from the crib, like just seeing all them on stage, even though I ain't from Cali, I felt like I
Yeah,
was in that 10,
yeah.
15 minutes
In
of
that
show.
moment, yeah. Straight up though, straight up. But you like Cali music anyway, you know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
so you was already in it because of that.
Man, you know me. I'm Snoo. I'm Big Snoo. I feel like we related
Yeah.
some way.
Yeah, high key.
One day we gonna link up, and I'm gonna tell him the same thing.
The same thing,
Like, man,
straight
you might
up.
be my cousin somewhere
Yeah.
down that line.
Yo, for
No, for
real
real.
though.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah, no, that was
Definitely
fun.
got to have another time like that.
Yeah, for sure, bro, for sure.
Man, you got to give us one of your epic overseas stories.
Oh
You
man,
can
bro.
pick anyone, it ain't got to be none where you can't say too much, but give us,
Yeah. Man, let me see. Man, I got the one, but you know what? I'm just gonna tell it, bro. Why not? So I was in Israel, bro, and I was going to get some ice cream with my son and his mom in Israel at the time. So I pulled over, boom, we got out, got some ice cream, boom, got back in the car, and I did like a little U-turn. And like the Israeli police came on like the loudspeaker and was like, I don't know what he said. It was like in Hebrew though, you know what I'm saying? I thought he just said like, don't do that turn or whatever. So
yeah.
I just stabbed out. I just kept it pushing. Boom. So I kept it pushing. But then in the rear view, I seen him do like the same U-turn. Like he was
Mhm.
coming, like trying to get me. So I kind of stepped on the gas on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I tried to get up out of there before he got to me. So I had like 3 roundabouts to get to the crib. You know what I'm saying? So I hit the first one, boom. I hit the second one, boom. I ain't see him nowhere. So I'm like, all right, I'm straight. So the third one, I'm like, I'm chilling. You know, I'm like, hit the roundabout. Bro, I get to the end of the roundabout. He didn't cut me off at the end of it. He didn't even go around. He just cut me off. So I'm like, oh, okay, got me. So he get out the car and he like, why you run from me? And bro, I wasn't even running. Like I was just driving home. He was like, no, you lie, you run. Give me license, passport, everything. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, damn, license, passport. Like, bro, what is there to give you? Like, that's everything, bro.
That's all we
And I
got.
didn't have, yeah, and I didn't have none of that on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Oh
just going to
man.
get ice cream. I'm going down the street to get ice cream. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I ain't got none of that. So I end up calling my GM on the phone. I gave because he didn't the police, he ain't speak much English. All he knew was, no, you run from me, you lie. Passport, like that's all he knew. You know what I'm saying? So I gave the phone to the GM, boom. And I go check on and my son's mom, she hot in the passenger seat cause she's steaming.
Mm.
And so, I turn to the back to check on the little homie, see how he doing. Bro, he got ice cream on his face from his nose to the bottom of his chin because I was hitting the roundabouts while I was trying to get away from the poles out there. You know what I'm saying? And he was like 9, 10 months. He was like 10, 11 months at the time. So he was in a little car seat, bro, with ice cream all over his face. I had to wipe the little homie down and all that, bro. ah, yeah.
You was in a
But
high case for real in Israel.
high speed chase in Israel, bro, trying to get away from the poles off of just going to get some ice cream.
Oh
But it
man.
was cool. I ain't get in trouble or nothing. Like the GM talked to the dude, to the police, and he was just like, bro, don't do nothing like that again. Like you tripping. And so, I never did nothing. I learned from that. That's a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? Don't run from the police when you overseas. You know what I'm saying?
That is the fact. Just if they just stop.
Hey, just pull on over, man. Just pull on over. So
Oh shit, but that's
that's
funny, bro.
probably that's definitely one of my top 3 overseas stories, bro, for sure. Anybody I tell that one to, bro, it's they dying laughing.
Oh man. Yeah, boy, you
Yeah,
got some funny
yeah.
stories, boy.
Yeah. So that's one right there, bro. That's an epic one.
That is hilarious. Man, before you get up out of here, I ain't gonna hold you too much
Yeah.
longer. Got a couple questions I want to ask you. This is
All right, let's do it.
round.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
I
Let's get it.
bet. So first one, who is your all-time favorite player?
Kobe.
Kobe Bean. Ooh.
Kobe Bean.
Okay. Well, I can already imagine. But the next one. Oh well, before I ask, have you ever seen Kobe play before?
Yeah, I went to a Laker game maybe twice in my life when he was playing, but I was in like, bro, I was young. I was like in the 300 section. We ain't had no bread, you know what I mean, to get no
Yeah.
Laker tickets. But I was in the building and I seen him play, man, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Definitely one of him and Shaq. It was during that three-peat seasons, and man, that was crazy
Oh, I know
for
you.
sure.
Which one did you feel when? Which one hit you harder when you was a little bit young when they did the
Yeah.
three-peat, but when he won it again by itself, which one did you really you was more hyped for?
Man, you know what? Honestly, it was the three-peat, bro,
The
because
three-peat?
I can remember being in. You remember that Western Conference Finals game when they was playing Portland? They was down the whole game, and Kobe
Mm-hmm.
threw that lob to Shaq. I
Yeah.
can remember being in the crib. Yeah, I can remember being in the crib with my whole family, bro, watching that game, Game 7 in Staples. And when Kobe threw the lob and Shaq dunked that, the whole block was going crazy and everybody was running outside. The whole block, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's ingrained in my memory from like all the Laker teams, bro. So I would say that three-peat for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And I actually went to the Laker parade. Like I went to one of the parades, but
Oh
during that
yeah.
three-peat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was cracking.
Oh, shit, that's tough.
Yeah, yeah, it was cracking. So I got more memories from that one for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Next question. Your top five.
Man, man. All right, I'm gonna go. Yee. All right, I'm gonna go. Magic, Kobe, MJ. Hey, you know what? I got Shaq as my center for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Man, at the four, that's tough, bro.
Who
You
gonna
know
put
what? I'm
two?
gonna go. Yee. You know what? I'm gonna go KD.
KD.
I'll put him at the KG, maybe
Hey,
KG.
ooh, okay,
I'll do
okay.
KG. I'll take KG.
I had a feeling you was gonna say that.
I'll take KG at the four for sure.
Ooh, that's a tough top five right there.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
put
yeah,
them on
yeah.
the court, they might. I don't. Ain't too
Yeah,
many people
that's
that
my
can beat
turn.
them.
Nah, that's for sure.
Yeah, you and KG, man, y'all got a lot of similarities, man.
Yeah. They
That
used to call me
dog.
that. Yeah. I be cussing dudes out and all that. Same type energy.
That's a fact. Okay, okay. All right, next one. If you can play against one player, active right now or non-active, who would it be? If you had to guard one player, like, oh yeah,
Uh,
I'm guarding him.
Probably Kobe, bro. Just
Kobe.
just as out of respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that he called one of my mentors, Tony Allen, the best defender that he ever played against, like, for him to say that about TA, I would want to be able to guard him. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Rest in peace.
Even if he busts my ass, you know what I mean? Like, you gonna feel this, you gonna see this, you know what I mean? So yeah, probably Kobe
I'm here,
for
Kobe. I
sure.
don't care what you
I'm here,
do.
Cass. Yeah, I'm here, Cass.
It's
Straight up,
me.
it's me. Yeah.
uh, uh, before on game day, I know it's always, everybody got their routine and what they do, what they
Yeah.
listen to. What's one song you always got to hear on game day that just gets you in that zone?
Uh, I'll give you maybe.
Yeah, give
Can
me
I give you a couple
you can
of?
give me a couple.
Yeah. Let me give you like three, bro. So one is like Nipsey Victory Lap for sure. Uh
Yeah.
Bro, I be listening to Nas, Ether.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. And let me see. Kanye West, I wonder.
That's a classic right there. And I
Yeah. So,
wonder.
yeah. So it's
The
different kind
fame.
of spectrums, but they all kind of, hit me in a different way. So those are probably that's three. I got a whole little game day playlist, but those are three that jump out right off the top.
Okay, man. You know I ain't know nothing about that I Wonder song until last year.
Until last year,
I ain't
that's
know
crazy because
nothing. I ain't never heard that song before at all. And now that
that's
thing is in
crazy.
my playlist.
Yeah. Because being Phase used to be on that at the Dove Shack. You already
Right.
know
The Dove Shack.
the Dove Shack.
All right, next one. If you had one superpower, what
Oh
would it
man,
be?
you know what? Teleportation.
Teleportation. Ooh.
Because then I could do my thing out here and then teleport to the stage, watch my son play, and come back. Teleportation, bro, for sure.
You'll be everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Get there, come back. Get there, come back. Go see the fam. Come back for practice in the morning. You feel me?
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that
Yeah,
means you ain't gonna never sleep.
yeah.
You're gonna be everywhere.
Hey, that's true. High key though, but
If
it'll be
I can
worth it though.
teleport, I'm everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, bet. All right. Last one. Fill
All
it blank. Finish the sentence. My
right,
name is Marcus Dove and I'm a blank.
and I'm a leader, a father, a God-fearing man who is living out his dream and playing basketball, doing what he loves for a living, man. Trying to help the next generation in any way I can.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
love it,
sir.
man. I love it, man. Appreciate you coming on the show. You can give a little if you got some last minute advice you want to give to the youngins that's gonna tune in and watch
Hmm.
it, man. Give them something that they can ponder on that'll help them.
Yeah, for sure, man. Always work hard. Uh, always outwork the next person. Even when you're not working, somebody else working. Be a good person. Be a leader. Even if you're not the highest scoring dude on the team or whatever, be a leader, man, because that goes a long way too. And people will earn your respect that way. And you'll always have a job if you're a leader and people respect you. Man, listen to your coaches. Don't be a head case and just be a hooper, man. Go out there and do your thing, man. You'll be straight.
That's a fact. Y'all heard it first here on Other Side
Yes,
of the
sir.
Game from Big Dove, man. Appreciate you
Yes,
coming
sir.
on
Hey,
the show.
nice. Appreciate you having me, man. And it's a pleasure to be on your platform. And thanks for having me, man. For sure,
No
man. You
problem,
you
man.
one of
No
you
problem.
one of my guys. You one of my guys, man. You already know that,
Yes,
bro. So
sir. And we're gonna link
appreciate
up
that,
at
my
the
man.
Dove Shack. It's gonna go
Yeah, yeah.
down.
It's gonna go down for sure, my man.
Nah, man, but no, thanks for coming on. You're more than welcome to come back. I'm gonna definitely have you back soon. We're gonna get
Yeah,
Faze
yeah.
on here and we're gonna
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
some more
Get
shit.
big phase. Yeah, get big phase in here, man, for sure.
Facts. But nah, man, thanks, man.
No
Everybody out
problem.
there, thank y'all for tuning in. This is another episode of The Other Side of the Game. We're gonna holler at you.
Yes, sir.
Peace. How you stop that?